Hello everyone, I'm back. Well no, I did a couple of videos earlier today. It's now 10:59 a.m. So I did a couple of one video that split into two earlier, but it was like, excuse me, about 1:30 in the morning after I took a bath. I did a rant. I did a rant video that was, split into two parts. So I unleashed my emotions and feelings, you know, but I felt like, you know, me exposing the truth about some of these online fake TI perps. Hold on, let me get my earbuds on. So by me, I guess I was debating on whether or not to make it public or private because I felt like I didn't want any more arguing, fighting, and altercations and stuff, But oh man, hold up. I have to change the battery on my MP3 player. Hold up. I didn't I didn't realize the juice had ran out, the battery, so I had to put another one. So, I woke up this morning to a narcissistic abuse fake life coach. And she did a community post to smear campaign me. Her username is HealingDayByDay. And she smear campaigned me and lied on me and said that I'm a narcissistic gang stalking lesbian that's a demon who stalks her. But I know that what happened was a couple of days ago. I remember because they had one of the most popular YouTube videos about targeted individuals that was because one of the online regular perps exposed that video, and so I questioned. Cause then I didn't make the connection because it was a video about a lady in San Diego who it was an ABC news segment about gang stalking and targeted individuals. And when the guy was trying to make fun of me, he made fun of that video as well. And then he made fun of spiritual whistleblower. So I'm wondering, wait a minute, are these two the same people? And so then I YouTube searched because I never contacted spiritual whistleblower, and I don't really follow her, but I've seen a couple of her videos. So I stay away from these, narcissistic abuse life coaches because they're getting paid to pretend to fake like they're exposing narcissistic abuse. And then, I didn't know about narc abuse life coaching. I didn't know about narc abuse life coaching a couple of years ago. I never even heard of the term life coach, but if they're supposed to be like a non-licensed mental health counselor kind of thing that specializes in narcissistic abuse, and a lot of them glorify new age. So that's one of the chief reasons I stay away from them. And some of them charge people for private life coaching sessions, but I didn't know that people like Healing Day by Day is a you know, that she was considered a life coach. I thought she was just a regular person doing YouTube videos, but I think she did mention something about charging for sessions and stuff like that. But it's like, I mean, I thought that she got rid of her YouTube channel. So I mean, I remember I blocked her a long time ago, because I tried to ask for a little bit of advice, and I was when I that was in 2019 when I started up my I started up my I started up my you know my YouTube channel, talk the main Psych World channel, which is now gone. And so I mean, anybody who exposed the truth about her, charging people for life coach sessions, I didn't know that was what the scheme was. That if she can't charge you with the life coach session, and you just try to tell her your experience about narcissistic abuse, then she'll make like you're the narcissistic stalker, and then block you for no reason. Because I remember I just basically told her my experience, and I told her what my experience was, and she I told her what my experience was, and she I told her what my experience was, and then she did another video, and didn't mention my name, but talk about basically try to, like, because I was new, and trying to find people to talk to about gang stalking and narcissistic abuse. And so, because when I said, well, I have this, I have proof on my channel or whatever, on my one of my other channels, and so then she falsely accused me of being a clout chasing, attention seeking narc, and it's like, wait a minute. And then other, like, professed targeted individuals, they would block me when I would say, well, hey, I'm new to the TI community or whatever. And I said, well, because I would be like on this channel right here and making comments, and then show them videos about what was the first Psych World channel that I had. No, that was the first Psych World channel that I had, not the main targeted by the Psych World channel. The first Psych World channel that I had was with the in 2019 with the Healing Day by Day lady. And so I'm surprised she doggone remembered me. But when somebody was exposing fake narcissistic abuse life coaches, and guess what? I did on my blog too. So this person didn't mention names. So some people try to guess, was it a spiritual whistleblower, or was it Healing Day by Day, or was it this person, or was it that person? And people were trying to say that they're scammers and frauds, or whatever, but they seem like they're living a decent life. See me, I don't charge anybody for any services. I never profess to be a life coach. And I'm here seeking healing and advice, not trying to give it out. And from, my targeting and narcissistic abuse. And so, I mean, yeah, that Healing Day by Day person, she was falsely accused of me of being like an attention-seeking narcissist that was just trying to chase after clout and follows. that wasn't my intention to try to just get my numbers up. I was just trying to share my experiences and connect with others. So I woke up, because I know I made a comment saying, when somebody guessed, well, was it Healing Day by Day? And so I said, well, she gave me a problem a couple of years ago. And so I said, she gave me a problem a couple of years ago. And then she did like a community post sharing my video, the video of me talking about the MP3 player. Just one of my random videos, I guess. And I have already had her blocked. You ain't got to worry about me, because I also once tried to email her and she blocked my email, when I was just trying to ask for advice. But I think I did question, like, well, how could you consider yourself a life coach and charging people? And then when somebody said that, oh, well, spiritual whistleblower, how can she call herself a life coach and she doesn't even act professional? So, I stay away from that narc abuse life coach arena because of, I stay away from that arena because a lot of them, I stay away from a lot of, not everybody, but a lot of people who, have a lot of subscribers, and, and they're the ones, it's like that Healing Day by Day lady. If you call yourself a life coach, what kind of clout are you seeking or chasing or getting? If that's what people are saying, that you're the narcissistic parasite, the narcissistic, parasitical, money hungry clout chaser. So, but I don't even know. I haven't seen her promoting New Age, but I thought I was, just like, I watch very seldom narcissistic abuse videos and TI videos anymore. Like, I have very few targeted individual videos that I subscribe to, even though I'm a TI. And y'all can look for proof on my channel. I don't gang stalk anybody, So, it's like some of the videos that I spend more time making videos than I watch videos. But when I do have time, when I sit down and watch videos, the videos will usually be about, it's seeing like I can't even watch much prepper videos anymore, because if I try to comment and stuff, they're pretty rude. So I don't even much watch prepper videos much anymore. Me call myself trying to learn. And so, sometimes it might be a few conspiracy truth channels, maybe exposing things, I can't talk about it. And a couple of cooking channels, and a few gardening and homesteading channels, even though I'm homeless, but I'm, just trying to watch and learn and stuff like that. Maybe a couple of Christian channels. But I can't think of what else. What other, at the moment, what other types of channels, but I'm not subscribed to many narcissistic abuse channels. But I didn't know that if somebody shares your video, then, in your community blog post, then you get notified. So that's what happened the other day with the other guy. And I didn't realize that, I mean, I thought the perps got to him very quickly, but it wasn't the case. I mean, but he took my video the wrong way. I mean, I'm sorry, he took my community post the wrong way when I was, trying to support and compliment him and saying how his videos were helping me. And so he ain't got to worry about me no more either. So, I mean, I apologize for the so-called, I mean, healing day by day. If you talk about gang stalking being real, show a video of yourself being followed with cars with one headlight. Then we'll talk, okay? Or show some videos of street theater or directed conversation. Until then, we'll talk. Because, as I said, Terry Joel Jr., Adriana Tellez, or I don't know if Tellez is in Spanish, you talk about gang stalking and narcissistic abuse and talk about chosen ones. But, I mean, you talk about narcissistic abuse and chosen ones and stuff like that, but y'all ain't being stalked. I mean, y'all don't show footage of yourselves being stalked, or having noise campaigns, or noise campaigns, or somebody tampering with your food, or somebody trying to run over you with their car, or somebody trying to hit you with their car, or trying to cause an accident. But then they have people exposing these things, but yet they're associated with the occult and new age, occultism and new age and everything like that. So I'm just off to myself. I don't even have really anybody to associate with or talk to. And I never knew that trying to, I didn't even, I mean, I didn't even know about narcissistic abuse life coaches. And I guess I only found out about spiritual whistleblower a couple of, it must have been way last year but I don't remember if I commented on her channels, but, it's like, if people are saying stuff about her, it's not like I take it and run with it. Because I know I sympathize and empathize and know about what it's like to to have people make smear campaigns against you, in which there's a difference between smear campaigning with lies and you exposing the truth and getting it out there, but yet being suppressed and nobody believes you. So what if spiritual whistleblower is sincere, or she talks about gang stalking and narcissistic abuse as well, but I remember her doing a live stream with Kirk Franklin's son, Carry On Franklin. But if you get those kinds of connections right there, then that made me question, like, how are you able to get in contact with like a child, somebody, the offspring of a celebrity. And I remember some people were trying to say, well, spiritual whistleblower, she got a potty mouth or she cursed so much, how can she be a life coach? That's not professional or whatever. But I've heard by word of mouth that some people say that she dabbles into new age also. So I'm just, basically, I'm not even that super social on YouTube like I used to be, or like I tried to be a while back, because it's like, well, so many people have the smear campaigns, lies, and false rumors about me and have me blocked, and they're supposed to be TIs, and they huddle together against me, and so they try to make like I'm just some troublemaker when I expose the truth, and I show the proof, because I showed screenshots about, if somebody's supposed to be a targeted individual, yet they saying that Candy needs medication, that she's a schizophrenic basket case that needs medication. A real target doesn't talk like that. Real TIs don't talk like that. So, I mean, I had the video that I did earlier this morning. I'm debating on whether or not to unleash them, because I get called the drama queen, or the one that started mess, for exposing the fakes and phonies. I mean, it might open up another can of worms, but I'm sick and tired of, all the popular fakes getting all the shine and praise and well respected in society, when you're a fake gangster thug bully, you know. So, and then they have these people who claim to be narcissistic abuse life coaches, but then they act like they need help. How can you be a life coach that's supposed to give people advice and help people, but then, you're supposed to, what are you a life coach for? And you act extra suspicious of everybody. That's like, that makes me think of comparing it to when somebody on Craigslist opens up their home for rooms for rent, and then act like they're cautious and suspicious of everybody. And then certain Uber drivers or whatever do the same thing. Now, like, well, what are you an Uber driver for if you're cautious and suspicious of everybody? Or what are you renting out rooms to people for, and you act like as if you pretend, I don't like that word paranoid, but you pretend to fake like as if you're paranoid and suspicious, and of everybody. And then come to find out you just front like that, because you come to find out you're the scammer. Because I've dealt with people on Craigslist who pretend to make like as if they want to offer services, or offer a room for rent, and then act like they're suspicious and say, well, can you show me a picture, because I don't deal with scammers. And then next they turn around and attempt to scam me. And it's like a war on who to believe. If I were to tell my side of the story, which is the truth. So, yeah, I think that was the case, because I probably went on her website, that Healing Day by Day perp. And then I remember her doing a video trying to make it like, I mean, because it's like all these people were praising her in her videos and complimenting her, and they were all talking about, oh, you look very pretty today, and whatever. But I didn't even realize it was like this, that popular fake sellouts, what they do is, when you try to, but when you would, like me not knowing it, what this was all about in the first place, I didn't mean any harm, and I had no reason to be obsessed with chasing after her. But I haven't contacted with her in like a couple of years, and she falsely accused me of being a narcissistic, gang stalking, lesbian demon that's obsessed with her. And I actually been thinking she's ugly, hell face ugly. So, if y'all want to say, oh, gang stalking is real, if you were a true targeted, any of y'all, like the people I mentioned, if y'all were a true targeted individual, if y'all were true TIs, then if you were a true targeted individual, then what happened is, your life coaching you wouldn't be able to have like over 25,000 subscribers or however, or any of y'all, and then your channel growing very quickly. The gangs, if you were out for the truth, the gang stalkers would have put that to a halt immediately. And then they would have sabotaged your life coaching website and halted your way of making money. And then you would have been forced to be homeless, probably. Not all targets end up becoming homeless, but you would have been sabotaged in some way. And then, so I mean, I have a blog and a donate button if you want to, but I'm not sitting here, charging people. But my free blog is, even the gang stalkers have been trying to sabotage it. They almost nearly succeeded a couple of days ago. So they're trying to sabotage me, and I'm forced to beg and panhandle as a way to survive because of because I'm the type of person, I would like to share my stuff for free, and like share my short stories, my ebooks, and everything for free. So I don't know. I'm debating on whether or not to unleash the other videos because the truth needs to get put out, and I'm going to get persecuted for it.